Welcome back to Civ 6 as a Victoria. So, we've got our general plan right now to get our second city quickly and to try to get a religion. Which I feel very bad about. uh, Religion is iffy on Deity. So we'd really like, what would we like? Probably foreign trade. Though the odds that we actually get it, considering we seem to be stranded on an island, are sadly quite slim. Quite slim at this point. Wonderful. So you know what's like super fun about these is you can't actually catch the units. So it's not like you can actually do anything about them. So it's just like, okay, here they come. Wish they wouldn't. We gotta see where this is growing. So we're gonna have to buy this tile, which is a shame. But it's worth it. Unless by some miracle it immediately grew there right afterwards, which it probably won't. It'd probably grow to the hill or the marsh, or this marsh. We have to buy it, and the reason I bought it right away is because the price of buying a tile goes up the more tiles the city already has. So if I waited, so it was 35 gold right then for quick speed. If I waited till it expanded one more time, that price would go up. So I just went ahead and bought the bullet and bought it. Which is kind of too bad. I always hate buying tiles early, simply because you can do things like buy builders, buy monuments, buy granaries, settlers even if you have a ton of gold for some reason, and that can be really strong.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
So the best way we can deal with this scout is actually to send the warrior, which I should have been doing before. I was kind of spacing out there, not making the best decision with my warrior. We're going to want him to just go take out the camp before the scout can trigger all those units. You're not going to catch the scouts with a warrior, which I think is a fundamental flaw with the entire concept. But that's just me. Like, yeah, be alert for the scouts, except you can be alert for the scouts and it doesn't matter. Like, you're not going to catch it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I heard thumpity thump, so you got another camp in right here. Biotahi. I don't know where that is in real life. Civ 5 has some pretty cool natural wonders. It has Mount Everest. Did I say 5? I meant Civ 6 has some cool natural wonders. It has Mount Everest. And it was kind of weird to me how Mount Everest was absent from Civ 5. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's not a huge deal, right? But kind of the most iconic natural wonder in the world, in a way. We could get a slinger if we get attacked. I'd rather not get a slinger. I mean, this isolated start is actually pretty good for us. You can really muck up your early game if you get a neighbor that's a civ, a close neighbor, and they decide to attack you early game, which is very frequent, and it comes very fast. We're talking like turn 20 on standard speed type of fast. So I still don't know exactly where I want this settler. Don't want to be too close to London. But we do want this natural wonder. That's the idea. I think if we settle a natural wonder, we get the yields. I don't know for sure, so we're gonna find out. Oh, wonderful. He gets attacked in the marsh.
When you find yourself in a
Overall, it was still in our favor. Marsh gives you a minus combat modifier, if you didn't know. So not the best. So this is okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We're gonna find out if we get the yields. I think we do. I hope we do. We're gonna find out. So, animal husbandry. We really want a boat. A boot. Should we might get a builder. We're gonna buy a builder. 135 for a builder? On quick. 130. So we're gonna go ahead and just buy a builder. So we can just go ahead and get our shrine. Because you really, really want those early holy sites. This barb's like, this is my natural wonder. Alright, so we do get the yields, which is awesome. So that's pretty cool. So right away, we're... Sorry. Ignore that. He's learning. He's just learning. He's a baby. Although he asked a pretty good question. Yeah, so we want a holy site here as well. And one cool thing... Oh, it's 5. Oh, that's right, because it touches the natural wonder twice. So that's pretty cool. So here's the thing, right? You might be like, oh, it's a no-brainer to get a +4 from the natural wonder instead of +2. But faith, the thing is, we have to lose a forest. We have to spend our gold right now and lose a forest for it. And forest equals lumber mill, and then all equals production. And production is better than faith. So we don't lose any production if we put it here. We're not going to put farms here anyway. So let's just throw this down. We could even go harbor. And you know what? I'm going to change this. I'm changing my ways. Because you know how like boats move fast? Get it? Yeah. That's a harbor. That's commercial. It's not perfect. Because we don't really want to do any more districts here. Yeah, where this barber lives right now. And that's going to be a commercial hub. And you might be wondering like, oh my god, I just like sacrificed leads. It's gonna get rolled. Barbs cannot capture cities anymore. I believe when the game first came out, they could, but they can't anymore. So this is actually safeguarding London. Safeguarding a lot of my tiles and my empire by putting this wall here against the the spearman camp. And here we've half-teched foreign trade. So when you're halfway, you always want to switch if you're going to get that boost anyway. So you are always eventually going to get a foreign continent boost. Most games it's fairly quick. Fractal, island maps, island plates can take a while, which is fairly disappointing. But at very least we can give ourselves 3 extra turns to try to find a second continent with our scout if we just sink them into craftsmanship. We're also definitely going to get a builder soon, so yeah. We don't want to overdo it there either. Jadwiga! She's my favorite AI, I think.
Jadwiga, król Polski.
Kropolski. She just looks so, like, kind of derpy. But she's kind of, like, adorable. And she has, like, the most illustrious, like, colorful golden outfit ever. Uh, yeah. She'll probably, if we get a religion, she should like us. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I'll explain why. I was distracted by laughing at Jadwiga. Hmm. Okay, well, it wouldn't have mattered because she found our city anyway. So now we are going to want a slinger. When you meet a civ, it'll give you one of a few options. It'll say either, hey, do you want to come? They'll say, hey, do you want to come see my city? Or it'll say, they will say, hey, can we see your city? Or it'll say, can we exchange information on our capitals? That tends to come later. You don't want them to know where your capital is in the early game. Because the AI loves to attack the first city it finds in the ancient era. She's in classical, so that might help. That was fast, huh? Turn 20. And so if they find your city right away, it'll be you they attack with their free warriors. There we go. So we get our builder. And we're probably going to need a slinger. We're going to get walls too. And we're just going to hard tech walls. Because we don't have anywhere to build a quarry. Sadly. These things happen. I'm loving this little natural wonder pick right away. It's really boosting our culture quite a bit.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Me too. So Shrine. Get those points early as possible. So we're already 4th. And that's not even counting Stonehenge. Out of 5. So yeah, that's how sketchy getting a religion on Deity is. We committed to it. So we might have to run some holy site prayers. Which are these projects you can run. Which gives you great profit points. But it's such a waste. This is why religion is so sketchy on Deity. So what did I say? I kind of want walls. Because if we get walls here, then I have no worries about the city getting attacked. And, you know, oop, wasted it. I flushed the turn. Yep, here they come. Fuck. I mean, shoot. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. No way we're getting walls in time. I'm also pissed I wasted this turn here. We need archer, and you need a slinger, which you will get not soon enough. So now we're in a very delicate situation. Where like we need to invest in religion to get one, but we need to not die. So we really need units. I'm gonna do double slinger and upgrade them. I'm just gonna hard tech archery just to be safe. It's important to be safe. I've tried to like really bring it down to the wire. That's what I usually do. But I've just been burned by it so many times. I might just sacrifice this scout. Shame we didn't get this coffee. If I'd known about it, I probably would have moved up one. So one thing about your first builder, our housing cap's very low because we don't have fresh water. The capital gets 1 free housing from the palace, but still coastal only gets you 3 plus 3 housing instead of plus 5. So I kind of didn't think too hard about that. But one thing about your first builder that's good to know is you always want to get plus 1 housing from your first builder. So if you didn't know, improvements give housing, but only certain kinds of improvements. Basically the like food related, like agricultural related improvements, most notably farms, give housing. So pastures give point, and they each give 0.5. That doesn't show up until you get a whole point. So you don't get 0.5 housing from this pasture. You get 1 once you get 2. So what you want to do with your first builder is make sure 2 of the 3 charges are for improvements that give housing. So we're going to do sheep. Pasture gets 0.5. The fishing boats get 0.5. And the mine doesn't, but that's okay. So we're going to get 1 from this, and that's good. That was so fast.
Poddaj się czym prędzej, by zapobiec rozlewowi krwi.
She waves her magic wand. Alright. So this scout is probably screwed. It would be hilarious if a barb... To me, if the barb started spawning. We should be okay. Gonna make sure we're okay by finishing up. Get the hell out of my way, boy. No time for you. By hard taking archery, normally I'd like to just kill a barb with a slinger first, get the free up boost. But you gotta be real careful here, because they got a lot. They're not too smart, but they have a lot of warriors, and that will be quite a setback to lose this city. So, yeah, Oracle. I'm gonna queue that up. A boot. I could send him over here, but the thing is, I really want that housing, so it's good to have at least 2 food-related improvements in your capital, especially considering we're coastal. Speaking of which, we're really going to need a granary sooner rather than later, and like more builders, all that good stuff. So tragically, oh my god, this poor scout. So if we go here, maybe the barb will like distract them, I don't know. Anyway, so the thing is like, yeah, I want to build more units to help, but not much we can really do, because without getting more archers, which we're getting in 3 turns, so we're just going to build a shrine. Nope, getting 1 more. Because I'll be able to upgrade them for quite cheap. I believe it's 20 gold on quick speed, 30 on standard. I actually don't really play standard. I play epic. I like epic when I'm playing by myself. But you know, if I expect someone to sit here and actually watch a game of Civ, I'm going to play it on quick speed. Despite my brilliant commentary, I understand it takes a while. So... I need you. So he's going to take another hit here. I don't know, should I move them back and forth? They seem to be drawn towards the scout. So we're just going to do this. Who knows what's going to happen. Distracting them is not a bad idea. I think we'll be okay. Because this guy won't be able to slam again. Then it'll heal up and then we'll have archers. So thankfully, that was not as nasty an interruption as it could have been. We can even boost this very... Do we want to do that? We don't want it. We don't care. We're not building any more units. We'd rather just keep our... I was going to put in this one. A gog. Can't pronounce that. You know, because I was like, oh, we're building slingers. But there's actually one turn left for each of them, so it wouldn't do anything. We want to make sure barbs don't sneak up on us, do some damage, so we're going to keep that. Ilklum is a fantastic policy, but I don't think we need it quite yet. Because we're going to build a granary here, as well as our holy site. Probably going to build some boats. Maybe we do want boats. That's actually a good idea. Either that or a monument. A boat would be really good. I'm kind of feeling boats. So, one of the, I think, underrated policies, people often don't build boats, but the plus 100% production, I mean, that's a lot of production. Nothing else in the game has any kind of boost remotely like that. Hell, I'm going to stop making this slinger, actually. And we're going to make boats. No, we're going to make a shrine. My decisiveness is overwhelming. There goes Stonehenge. No, Scout. You were so brave. Tiny chance we saved the Scout. If he could have promoted, he might have lived. Because we could have killed this with the slinger. Oh, man. We might not even have needed this archery tech. Oh, no, he healed. Doubt this will kill it, so yeah, because slingers suck balls. Simply put. So let's queue up state workforce, and I'd love to make a pass at the Oracle, because it is a fantastic wonder. You sit tight, my friend. Oracle is fantastic for cultural victories, specifically. This scout is way up a creek without a paddle. He fought one. Climb a tree, buddy. Noah he survives too. But he stalled them, so he did not die in vain. He stalled them long enough for archers, which is what we needed. So for that we are grateful.
I shot an arrow into the air.
Archers are way better than slingers, so we should be fine now. I'd love to put the Oracle here. Would I love to put the Oracle there? Would I really? Because then we could put theater there and something else here. Entertainment or something. Just kill these one at a time, I say. This guy might not have much to do, actually. Can we stop this, my friends? Boats, please. This terrain is frustrating.
I thought clay must feel happy.
Should have promoted that guy, I think. It's okay though. Hopefully he doesn't move. Well, she didn't. Hell, I mean, we never want him to move. Alright, I'll get the one archer. Only he could fight. I mean, let's just do it. Hang Gardens goes. So frustrating. So, like, if this was a rough terrain, this city would be, like, invulnerable. But alas.
It is equally important.
We could pick River Goddess. River Goddess, we kind of coincidentally, we didn't plan for it. Pantheon, I mean, it's always situational, right? God of the Sea is quite good for us. Production is always really, really good to have. We get 2 here, 3 actually. 3 here. Yeah, 3 here. And a Amenity from Holy Site is quite strong as well. We might do Divine Spark, because it helps with getting writers, so... You know... I think maybe the very best is God of the Sea here. But we do... I think we might spice it up a bit. Just, this would help us get our great profit as well, which we're a little bit worried about.
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
We really want political philosophy, so... Yeah. So we are managing to hold on. I always play it so close to the wire. I'm so greedy. I'm like, I just need 1 archer, you know, stuff like that. Ah, she won't kill me. I'll get away with it. And I was right. I think we're definitely going to take this. Yeah, they tend to not be like too bloodthirsty. They have this like instinct. They have to attack the first city they see. But they'll also pretty much always make peace immediately. And they'll even pay you for it. Alright, we're going to end this episode here, thankfully. Pretty good timing, Yadviga. Let's just be friends. Don't really feel like warring right now. She's back to her derpy smile. Send you a little delegation. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode.